That, my friends, is the Tree of Life. I'm out here in Animal Kingdom in Orlando, and I want to wish you all a very happy New Year's Eve. Let's see if I can get that in. Wanted to comment on a couple things here. This is a quick reaction video. I don't expect I'm going to have the best audio, unfortunately, but lots of things out there, lots of news out there, right? There's a lot of constant negativity around what's going to happen in the economy, right? And I am certainly not oblivious to that. There are, in fact, I would say one can expect there's going to be a major shock to the power grid, and I'm going to go into that here in a moment. But it's something that I'm covering a little bit differently today. Now, we know that consumer debt is at an all-time high. We know that consumer savings is at an all-time low. We know that adjustable rate mortgage demand has gone through the roof relative to recent past. And I expect that what we're going to see is a reset of that. The same house of cards that we saw back happen in the last financial crisis. We're seeing lots of institutions find creative ways to monetize that debt, slice it, dice it, sell it, make a higher return, and investors and investment banks, institutional traders, they all want to make money on that, and they are, right? But it hasn't been the same setup as we've had in the past up until recently, and I expect that that's going to take some time to play out. But I do want to comment on the power grid that's going to take a hit here. But I'm just going to walk and talk here because I was a little bit shocked, right? You know, everybody who's paying attention to the news knows that we are facing tremendous inflation, knows that we are facing economic pain, recession, inflation through the roof. I may have already said that, but I'm trying to not walk into people as I'm holding this thing. But I want you to see, I'm out here, again, it's New Year's Eve. I will have this out today, hopefully, and if I don't, well then Happy New Year to everybody. But I just want to show the size of the crowds here, and this is not even a good example. My point is, it is completely mobbed, and people are paying a premium for this experience. And they're having a lot of fun. They're enjoying their time. They're enjoying their family. They're celebrating a new year. But at the end of the day, all this stuff costs money, right? And I don't see anybody here suffering from any economic pain, especially, and stick with me here because I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. When you look at the insane cost for a simple meal, right? I don't know how well you can see that. And of course, there's no prices on it. But just know, I just bought 2 water bottles, small water bottles, Dasani water, and it cost $8. That's definitely a markup right there, right? But people are paying for what they want. They're paying for this experience, and you can see this crowd behind me. It's just mobbed. So I share all that because what happens, let me get out of the way here. So what happens when the power grid takes a hit? And the power grid's going to take a hit. What do I mean by that? Well, as we trend into next year, which starts tomorrow, I can promise you that corporations are tightening their budgets. I can promise you that many of the people who have exploited the system for their own benefit, which, by the way, I'm not knocking, I think you should. Take the money when you can. But here's a cool shot of the Tree of Life. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Look at these crowds. Everybody's doing their thing. They're maxing out their wallets. But the power grid, right? Well, as corporations tighten their budgets, and they definitely are tightening their budgets, what happens? Well, the easiest thing that they can control is their labor force. And so all those workers who are out there clamoring for better deals, better incentives, better packages, better everything, better benefits, they're going to be reduced. And I suspect that as the pain of recession and as the government actually starts talking about it, which they haven't been yet, it's been transitory, it's been temporary, it's been this, that, and the other thing. And right now, I can tell you here at Animal Kingdom, there appears to be no economic suffering. Everybody's having a great time. Everybody's paying through the roof for a $2, a Mickey ice cream sandwich costs $10. Give me a freaking break. Now I know there's a premium that you pay when you're in any Disney theme park, but my point here is, as these corporations do what they must, there's going to be a tremendous amount. Oh, check this out. I don't know what that is. A beaver, an aardvark, an otter. It's not an alligator, but layoffs are coming, my friends. And when they do, when that happens, and when inevitably the adjustable rate mortgages start to reset, there's going to be a house of economic cards that tumbles. So, why am I sharing this? I'm definitely not sharing this to scare you. I'm sharing it because it's the reality of it, right? And I'm in Orlando. We're staying at a incredibly nice resort-style hotel, the Riviera, and hopefully I'll be able to shoot some content there. But what do I see? I see tons of buildings, tons of new construction happening, and they are all rentals. They are all luxury rental apartments. They are luxury resort-style vacation homes, and they are all institutionally owned. So while the consumer is definitely feeling pain, I can promise you that Wall Street is not. And well, that's not true. Wall Street's feeling pain too. Just check your latest investments, and chances are you took a beating over the last 2 years. However, the smart money, the institutional money, the big players, the deep pockets, they are out there and they are gobbling up anything that they can see, anything that they can turn a profit on. That's happening right now, and they will continue to do so. So while the consumer may not be feeling it yet, or maybe they're in denial of it right now, I can promise you that these things are going to happen, and Wall Street institutional buyers are going to laugh all the way to the bank as they continue to max out and capitalize on the profits that they will make with increased rents. And you know, there's in fact, I just did a video which will be out after this one talking about what the latest numbers are in my local housing market in South Florida, and sales dropped tremendously. Prices haven't reset at all. And we're experiencing something that looks like a return to 2018, 2019 pre-pandemic demand, right? And I predicted that a year ago. I don't know that my hyper-local market is going to have a massive crash. In fact, I don't think it will. But that is a hyper-local market. There are plenty of markets, especially in Arizona, especially in other places in the country, that are taking a beating. And that's going to continue, and it's going to get worse. So it is what it is, right? Make hay while the sun's shining. But I wanted to at least showcase and share the insane amount of economic spending that's happening right here, right now in Florida. And it is what it is. So get ready for 2023. And I look forward to continuing to tell you the truth, share exactly what's happening in real time so that you can go out there and make the best decisions for yourself, for your family, and for your financial bottom line. But for now, I want to wish you a very happy New Year, happy New Year's Eve. And if there's ever anything I can do to help serve or support you, you know where to find me. And that's it. I'm out. Peace.